Okay, guys, this is Baddies Africa episode 1 review, and this starts off with Scotty, Natalie, Rolly, and Anna sitting at the table. It first starts off with Natalie and Rolly discussing a little bit about Natalie letting Rolly know I'm not playing with the girls this season, and that's when Scotty came in with like a really nice, cute outfit. Natalie gave her a compliment. Oh, the outfit is cute, but then like Scotty said, "Oh, does it look cute on me?" Like she almost trying to like say, "Oh, does the outfit look good on me?" She said, "Yeah, I like the outfit, but I don't know about the person." Natalie was basically saying. Okay, I wrote down some notes as well, so that way I don't forget. And then Natalie kept discussing to Scotty to let her know that I'm not playing with the girls this season. She was upset about what happened last season in Hawaii when Scotty took the chain from her room, quote unquote, about the chain, and she put it on Capri. If you guys don't know, Capri is Scotty's dog. And Natalie felt some type of way about that. She was like, "Don't put me in the middle of this. Don't start no problems with me. I don't want these girls like basically calling and nagging her and stuff like that, you know?" And that's what the girls were doing, calling and nagging her about the Baddies chain that was on Capri and stuff like that. And then, Natalie and Scotty got into a little argument, throwing jobs at each other. I did like what Scotty called her Miss Moon. That shit was fucking funny. I don't know if it goes, but that shit was funny. Um, Miss Moon. Uh, now it's Miss Chen, Miss Moon. Hey, even not even with it. She called herself Miss Moon and stuff like that. But she did let Scotty know, like, hey, you could be running with Big Lex all season, which obviously you guys saw the trailer. She's running with Big Lex all season. So that happened. That's when Anna came in. Anna wanted to fight Natalie. But Anna, I guess producers or something like that told her you're not going to and stuff like that. You're just gonna sit down and stuff like that. And a lot of people look like Anna was scared, but Anna wasn't scared. Anna was on pins and needles because she knows what type of person she's dealing with. You're dealing with Natalie. Natalie sets people up. Natalie gets people. Natalie brings back your arch nemesis and stuff like that. To make the show good, context, views, ratings, and stuff like that. So Natalie knows what she's doing. She's a businesswoman. So that happens. Natalie started acting crazy, going underneath the table, acting like a wild animal. I was like, I don't know. For a second, when I was watching, I was like, is Natalie like possessed or something? Like the girl was acting crazy. It was funny. But hey, that's just Natalie being Natalie, and she's going off because she gets tired of it. But then sometimes Natalie, you put yourself in the middle of it. You gotta understand, like, from Natalie's position, like you're a boss, but you take these girls all over the world, you party with them. So some of them going to feel some type of like entitlement or something like that. Some of them might appreciate it, who knows? Everybody's different. I can't speak on anybody, but I know if I had a boss like that taking me all over the world, I'll be appreciative of certain things. But as I'm on like multiple seasons and stuff like that, I'm going to get a little like entitlement. You know what I'm saying? It's naturally happens when you constantly around people you work with sometimes. That's why I say you can't mix friendships with business and business with friendships. You gotta learn to separate the two. And Scotty was really just kind of basically letting Natalie know you don't know how to be a friend because you don't know how to turn it off. Like, yes, you're my boss, but you're also my best friend. You know what I'm saying? That's why it gets a little bit of conflict between those two. So, and I don't like when the girls unfollow each other, then refollow each other, then unfollow each other, refollow each other. It just makes no sense that you guys are gonna be friends, be friends. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be friends, and just don't be friends, don't refollow each other again. It makes no sense. But hey, that's them. And then Rolly comes back in. At first, before Rolly comes back in to check Scotty, Anna, she did went to go check out Natalie. Natalie was already on Instagram Live. She didn't want to be bothered with it. And she was told Rolly to move, please leave me alone and stuff like that. Rolly's like, oh, fuck it, I'm moving back to my food. So I love Rolly. I like Rolly. I think she's growing on me a little bit. And then that's when Rolly checks Scotty on and let them know to be grown and act their age. And Scotty, I hate when the girls be talking the best shit in confessionals and not to their face. Scotty said, "Oh, now you want to tell us to act grown, but when you were last season swinging a girl around, bullying another girl, you weren't really acting grown then." She said something along those lines. I don't know, like, where verbatim from verbatim exactly what Scotty said, but she said something along those lines about that. And I was like, clock it, Scotty. Okay. After that altercation with Natalie, Anna leaves to get ready for her next scene with Natalie and Stunner Girl. But before that, she FaceTimes Diamond, let Diamond know, like, hey, she kind of fought Natalie. And I don't like when the girls said they fought when the security was literally breaking it up and I guess you could say you guys got in a tussle or something like that, because securely no one swung, no one did nothing. It was just a tug and pull. So that's what it is. And she also said, after that, Diamond was just like, oh, okay, I guess why she didn't invite her to the scene and stuff like that, blah blah blah. It was kind of like a little boring. I'm not gonna recap that. But the Diamond gets Ivory, Pretty P, and the trio, Big Legs, Dolly, and Summer together so they can have like a little meeting on getting the CEO, checking the CEO and stuff like that. And I'm kind of glad like Big Legs and Summer and Dolly were like, no, I'm not doing that, because basically Natalie didn't really do nothing with them. But a lot of people keep saying online like that's Natalie like lapdogs. See, she needs someone to fight. She knows that those three girls are gonna go and fight for her and have her back. So whatever. But Dolly, Summer, and Big Legs came in. Dolly and Summer were on it. And it's like these started fighting. Ivy, in my honest opinion, Ivy won both rounds when it came to Dolly. Both blacked each other. She blacked Dolly's eye. Dolly blacked Ivy eye. So I can see how a lot of people said online, oh, it was a tie, but I look back at it, it's not a tie. It's Ivy was whooping her. Like she put that girl to the ground, have her swimming. Second round. First round, she was still Ivy still won that in my honest opinion, because she was like meeking her in her face. And I'm not saying Dolly didn't get no hits off either. So that happened. Diamond and Summer ran a fade. In my honest opinion, I can kind of say it was a tie. If you want to say the Diamond got that one, I would say I would not argue with that either. I would say it was a tie or Diamond got that one, in my honest opinion. And then I'm glad that Diamond and Pretty P like squashed their beef. They didn't really. I guess you could say they had beef because Pretty P's sister kicked their last season. But I don't like when girls bring up something that was from last season that was already resolved last season. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense, in my honest opinion. So and then that happened, and then we're gonna cut to Anna versus Natalie. Son and girl, they came, but they did not fight. They just said some words, but they calling each other. You saying, Anna said, Son and girl has a bad built body, botch BBL. Stunner said, you look like a pack of Newports. To Anna, that shit had me dying. And then that's where Anna and Natalie, you could say, ran a fade and a half. Because Anna won that fight, in my honest opinion, against Natalie. So, but that's my full recap of Baddies Africa episode 1. I will be recapping Baddies Gone Wild. I have to rewatch it because there's a lot of girls, a lot of fights on that. So I have to recap that one, do a little note taking on it, and then I'm gonna come back and film it tomorrow and post it tomorrow. And on my YouTube channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys.